Welcome to this place called Earth and the project Somatic Inversions, Behavioural Manipulations. In this prelude short, the somatic foundation of influence, why manipulation targets the body, not the mind. Before we begin, take a breath and relax. It's a tough truth at the centre of this short inversion and the arc of somatic inversion shorts, where we'll be decoding the signal beneath, behavioural manipulations. Every form of manipulation, emotional, relational, social, and political, works by altering the nervous system first. The mind is only captured after the body is destabilized. This series of shorts is not about psychology in the traditional sense. It is about physiology, neuroception, attachment imprints, and autonomic reflexes, the quiet machinery beneath behavior and influence. Let's lay the groundwork. Manipulation is physiological before it is psychological. Most people believe manipulation works through persuasion, deception, or clever wording. But researchers like Stephen Porges, Ledoux, and Bessel van der Kolk have shown that the nervous system reacts before cognition, threat signals override reasoning, dysregulation makes people compliant, safety cues make people trust, and the body responds faster than thought. This means a manipulator doesn't need to change your beliefs. They only need to shift your state. Once your state changes, your thoughts reorganize themselves to match it. When the nervous system is dysregulated, choice disappears. Polyvagal theory explains that when you enter sympathetic activation, fight-flight, or dorsal collapse, shutdown, freeze, the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for critical thinking and decision-making, becomes less accessible. This is why people are under manipulation. Agree to things they don't want, lose their voice, freeze instead of resisting, feel unable to leave, believe things they logically shouldn't, accept treatment they know is wrong, and remain loyal to people who harm them. It is not stupidity or weakness. It is a physiological override. Manipulators don't change your mind. They change your baseline. Healthy relationships regulate the nervous system. Manipulative relationships destabilize it. A manipulator creates a predictable cycle. 1. A dysregulation, which arises through tension, criticism, silence, threat, and unpredictability. 2. Relief, a moment of warmth, approval, affection, or safety. This pattern is well documented in behavioral psychology as intermittent reinforcement, the strongest conditioning schedule known. The nervous system becomes addicted to the relief, not the person. This is why people describe feeling hooked, bonded, or trapped. The nervous system responds to patterns, not logic. One of the most misunderstood findings in attachment science and trauma research is this: people return to what feels familiar, not what feels good. If your nervous system grew up with volatility, inconsistency, emotional neglect, love mixed with fear, and unpredictable caregivers, then manipulation feels like home at the physiological level. Not because it's healthy, but because it's recognizable. The body confuses the familiar with the safe, and manipulators exploit that reflex. Manipulation exploits your need for co-regulation as humans. We regulate through other humans. Manipulators understand this instinctively, even if not intellectually. They provide warmth when you're overwhelmed, attention when you're lonely, softness when you're anxious, and validation when you're insecure. Then they withdraw it. This creates a somatic dependency. Your nervous system relies on their next shift to recalibrate your state. It isn't love, it's state control. The inversion we were taught: don't fall for manipulation. Be smart, use common sense. Don't let people influence you. But the inversion is this: manipulation never targets the mind. It targets the body, and once the body is altered, the mind follows. Your cognition is not the first line of defense. Your nervous system is. Manipulation bypasses intelligence entirely. This is why highly intelligent people can be easily manipulated when their physiology is compromised. So to close this introductory short, before ever or if you have blamed yourself for falling into patterns of manipulation, remember, your nervous system wasn't designed for deception. It was designed for connection. Manipulation exploits that design. And knowing this, feeling this, is how you reclaim your autonomy and work towards sovereignty. Next, we move to the first short of the arc, nervous system hijacking, how manipulators control your state before they control your mind, where manipulation truly begins.